with regard to confidence in data. There are a lot of organizations, a lot of leaders who know they can't rely on just using the data that they have without substantial effort to clean and validate what they're looking at. It is a big challenge.
The CHROs I've interacted with don't tend to put themselves out there until they feel confident and strong in, hey, what you're delivering to me makes sense and we can back it up.
If you're coming into a business group that is numerically driven and you don't feel that same level of confidence in the numbers that you're coming to the table with, that can be a disadvantage.
I can't just look at it and have a model tell me, I promise this is 95% accurate, but because of proprietary information or because it's just too complex for someone like you to understand, I can't tell you why.
Confidence level comes from individuals within the organization who own and manage that type of work, having confidence in it themselves, being able to speak to it themselves, having knowledge about what is being delivered and what's out there.
What I love about One Model, and this is from being a former customer and working here at One Model, we can really help people get to that space of confidence. And it gives you that confidence to speak to what you really care about, what you've been trained in when it comes to being an HR leader.
So all along that pipeline in terms of getting data from systems, transforming it, and then creating content and then sharing that, each one of those steps is completely flexible and open and visible in our platform.
People walk into conversations with a lot more confidence about the data and what it actually means and how they can actually use it in an organization. One, because it's very detailed and at a very low level, but also because there's a lot of transparency and information about how those metrics are specifically calculated and that they're calculated for the way the business defines it.
So there's no kind of notion that you send your data to a place and then it comes back and you don't know what happened to it or how it was built. With One Model platform, you can see everything. So that gives lots of confidence, but it also gives you the ability to make a change anytime.
When you get really good data, that really lets you be confident. It lets you show up and feel like you can contribute. And it lets you get past some of those barriers. You can get to the real things that matter, which is how do I strategically create value for my business? And you get there by getting to the data and getting past and through that.